One of the things I believe that the most valuable commodity in the world is leadership. We know that COVID has changed our world, it's turned it upside down. And I'm here now at the offices of Takeda, who are a Japanese pharmaceutical company. I'm going to be talking to some of the leaders here about what they think are the most important traits for leaders today. I mean, you're both leaders, and I'd love to know what you think is the most important trait now in leadership. I know Toby now has become, or is becoming, a coach. I know that's something that you
I exercise, not without, I exercise the coaching, but not necessarily with a certification, but training here, there, and having spoke with many coaches, etc. So this is part of I consider part of my activity, for sure.
Why do you think coaching is so important for leaders, or coaching for people in business?
Well, I think because I believe that everybody has an amazing potential. And I believe that coaching is a very strong tool, very powerful tool to unleash that potential. Sometimes we are, as Charlie Chaplin said, we are our own limits.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think that you open the door for people to get outside those limits and then really reach whatever they are, the aspiration, potential, whatever it is. So that's why, for me, coaching. And I believe that less and less people need detailed guidance. I think the level of education, experiences, networking reach already the people the knowledge that they need. The only thing is that more is the courage, is the self-confidence, is a little bit the questions about the future. I like also a very good quote from The Matrix.
The Matrix.
The Matrix. Yeah, you cannot see the future beyond your own decisions. If you don't take the decision of applying for a job, you cannot visualize yourself in a different world, in a different job. If you do not visualize yourself on taking a decision for a trip or whatever. So that's why I think that people are very well prepared. And the only thing that we need to do is to help them go there and support them, giving the confidence. That's why coaching is so powerful for me.
So just in terms of leadership for you, right now, what do you think is the number one trait that leaders really need to take on now more than ever, do you think?
I think that the 2 points I would say. The first one is trying to help people get the clarity of what is it that they really want to do and want to achieve. Okay, that's one point that I see, for example, when we are having individual or personal development plans discussions, IDPs we call them. When we are discussing career coaching sessions that I have time to time with some people, those 2 points are this is what is it that I want to achieve, and the second point is what direction for the longer term. One is what I want to do now, how can I achieve it now, and the second is on what direction. Is this my career path? This is the way I would like to end my living in the future.
So what is your relationship like working with him, and why did you suggest that he take on a coaching skill? Yeah.
No, I didn't. In particular, to Toby, I did not suggest it to have a personal professional certification. But building on what we were saying before about helping people unleash their full potential, we organize a coaching program where we made significant investments to scale up the skills of the people on coaching, provide coaching to executives, and then to also start to prepare people for doing basic coaching, because we cannot afford to have coach for everybody. So we wanted to create enough critical mass. We train 130 people across ICMIA out of 800, so it's a significant percentage that we develop on coaching skills.
I would love to know, what do you think today is the most important leadership trait or quality for you?
I think, seriously, it doesn't matter what vertical or industry you're in. If you're trying to grow a business, it's vital, absolutely vital, that you have a buy-in from your team. So they need to feel like they're part of the vision, and they need to feel like they're part of the mission of the business, whatever that case may be. So I think the days of micromanaging and just having a set of KPIs is long gone. I think if you really want to be successful, you need to really hit home and get to where people and meet them in the middle ground and see where they want to be. So it's not about just development, but really hitting home on an emotional level and making sure they share the vision of the business.
As a leader, right, you lead people, right? What do you think is the most important leadership quality right now, today?
Well, I think the most important thing for anyone is the attitude. You can have the best person on earth, but if he doesn't have the right attitude, it's not going to go nowhere. So it's about the right attitude, it's about the openness and the willing to learn. If there is a will, there is a way.
So for you as a leader, what do you think is your number one quality?
For me, you have to have the passion. I love what you do.
And do you think that the people you lead, they feel your passion?
Absolutely. I love my people. I make them feel loved.
So this is one of the people you lead?
Absolutely.
Excuse me, does he have a lot of passion? He leads you. What type of a leader would you say he was?
He's an amazing leader.
Why?
He's my role model because he has a lot of passion and he's always following up all the things and very positive mindset.
What do you think about that?
Absolutely. She's absolutely right.
Do you think is the most important quality or trait right now in the way that you lead?
Well, actually, to listen and trying to understand where people come from. I have seen a big change. I joined the company 3 years ago, and the staff was not seen or heard. And just for me to listen, to change ideas, to challenge them on their ideas, to let them explore their ideas, and if they were failing, fine, then we know we shouldn't do that again. So that has made a big impact on, well, the staff that I'm coaching right now.
What would you say is the most important trait in leadership today for you?
For me, I think it's adapting and be able to listen to the team and not run the profit centers as profit centers, but drive the business through the people.
What do you think is one of the most powerful or most important leadership traits today?
Networking and the relationship, and teaching your team that it's all about relationship with people, relationship with clients, relationship with influencers, relationship with your team, because people buy from people. If you need to develop really a brand, you need to connect with people first. You cannot go and sell. You need to build the rapport first. You need to have some communication, some chemistry with the people. People like people, so they buy from them.
Yeah.
They believe because they trust you. They rely on you when they need something. They call you and say, yeah, hi Mohammed, how are you? How are you doing? I need this, I need that. Why do they do this? Because they know me.
I've spoken to lots of leaders on my trip here in Dubai. Really, really fascinating to see the commonality that many leaders are saying. And I think the thing I'm hearing more than anything else, and I'd love to hear, what are you hearing from these leaders sharing? What does it take to be a great leader? What's the number one habit that leaders should have? And I'm hearing more than ever this being humane, being a good person, looking to care about the people that you lead and giving them a vision of something better than where they actually are, and treating them like great people, treating them like the people that they can be. And we've seen leaders from some of the biggest companies in the world, and it's been an absolute privilege. My goal has always been to help every person see themselves as a leader, because every day we lead ourselves. But the question is, where are we leading ourselves to? I think for a lot of people, they're leading themselves to a place they don't want to go. It doesn't have to be like that. We always have a choice. So thank you so much for watching. I'd love to know, what have you taken away from this video? Take care, and we'll see you soon.